Hey, what is up guys, Guitar here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, today we'll be talking about the Arcstar, Wolrd Boss Arcstar. We're wanting to do a guide about this guy. So let's go, let's jump into it. Let me claim the rewards first. Alright, got some Callan pieces. Okay, basically the strategy for Arcstar, you need one particular unit to get especially high scores, and that is Nia. Alright, so I have mine placed at number 11. So mine is at +9, 6 stars. Obviously you want to give her 2 assault runes to maximize the damage. So even though she has the ability to crit, if possible, give her the assault runes which has the edgiest substat. So that way she will be able to deal bonus damage with those additional crit rate. Okay, so basically the concept right here, I'm not too sure what's the best way to go about it, but Nia, Angelica and Charcoal deals a whole bunch of damage. So that's the 3 main key units right here. So obviously Nia deals the most, second would be Charcoal, and third would be Angelica. So if you have 3 of them, that's great, you should be able to follow this guide exactly. Angelica can be replaced with units that can increase attack or crit damage over time, so you want to have units like that. Adin is usable definitely, but yeah, Angelica is not that important compared to Nia, so you want Nia as the main damage dealer. So I have Seer right there to taunt, specifically for the taunt reasons, or else everyone else would get attack. So in this case, Seer will be attack and Kral will get hit at the back, which is fine, he should be able to survive one hit. Arcstar's damage is not that high compared to Zaratan, so you're still trying to deal as much damage as you can. So that's the objective right here. Unlike the Transport World Boss, this is still categorized under the Hunt, so you still need to deal as much damage as you can to get as much score as you can. Okay, so I'm starting off with Arenis. Arenis is very good right here because of the 12 turns, the ability to buff for 12 turns. So that means even at the end, since you can bring in 12 units, oops, let me move her up. Since you can bring in 12 units, so her buffs will last enough turns for everyone. So I have her buffed Eras right here. So the objective of Eras is none other than to make sure that Kark stays alive. So Eras will buff Kark. And why is that important? Alright, so Arcstar, unlike Ogdot, cannot receive DOT damage. So if you look at his skills, which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this particular skill right here. So immune to DOT skill type, and it reduces incoming damage by 150%. So that is a lot of reduction. So how do we counter this reduction, right? So the only way for you to counter this reduction is to reduce Arcstar's stats. So this guy is not immune to stats weakening, unlike Ogdot. Ogdot is immune to stats weakening but is vulnerable to DOT, while Arcstar is the exact opposite. So you want to take advantage of stats weakening. So Kark is the key right here. If you don't have him, build him. He's cheap, very easy to build since he's a 3-star. Obviously there are some other mercenaries that can replace Kark, but I still think he is one of the best one because his stats weakening will last for 12 turns and it reduces up to 70%, which is a lot actually. So yeah, keep that in mind. So Eras is there to make sure that Kark stays alive. So why is it important that Kark stays alive? So that's for Kark to be able to reduce Arcstar's stats twice in a row. So do keep in mind that Arcstar has 100% agility. So that means that this thing, even though it's 12 turns, it will only last for 6 turns due to Arcstar's agility. It will reduce the stats weakening by half. So 6 turns, that's why I have Kral just readying right there to reset the debuff, which is the skill right here. This particular skill right here, Endless Pain. So this will reset the duration time of whatever debuff which is already applied on the boss. So it's very strong. Basically, when this stats weakening is about to run out, Kral is there to reset the debuff. Alright, so basically, oh yeah, so the reason why Eras is being used, because Eras is the only few units that I know of that has the ability to give immunity of attack interference to your allies. So that means whenever an ally attacks Kark, most of the time they will receive this damage right here, which is the shock damage. So this will last for 2 turns, it's very painful, Kark will die instantly over the period of 2 turns. So the attack interference immunity basically, so that will allow Kark to survive and not receive any of the shock DOT from hitting Arcstar. And then number 4, Ceres, Vincent and Ebony. So I guess it's time for me to replace Ebony with Kuik. So Kuik should be able to do much better. Kuik, where are you? Boom. Alright, so Kuik is there. So since for Arcstar, he won't be able to get hit. Since there is there to taunt. So basically, Arenis, Eras. So Kark will hit next, and then we have Ceres, Vincent, and Kuik just to buff all 3 of the main attackers right there. And then after that, Kral will go in to reset the stats weakening, and then before everything ends, we have Veronia, which will buff Nia right there. So Veronia's buff is more important than you think because it makes Nia immune to debuff. So that means that she won't receive the attack interference shock damage from hitting Arcstar. Alright, so let me demonstrate it to you guys. Let's go use one battle so you guys can see it. Let me reduce the speed, half a speed. Alright, so that's Arenis, and then we have Eras. So Kark will hit. Boom. So there we go. So now the boss is affected by this thing right here. And you can see it's only 5 turns, 4 turns, 3 turns, 2 Angelica hits, and 1 Kral goes in and reset. Boom! Do you guys see it? So now it's back to 12. So Kral is strong for that particular reason. Alright, and then we will buff Nia. Look at that damage. Do you guys see that damage? Alright, so since Seir is taunting the boss, so yeah, the boss went for Seir instead. So you can replace Seir with anyone, any taunter that hopefully can last you 2 turns duration. Aaron will do fine, Diomaron will do fine, anyone that can taunt. Alright, Seir is not like 100%. Oh wait, Seir is actually good. I forgot to mention that. Seir is good because of the ability of this. It stigmatizes and there's a stats weakening involved when Arcstar hits Seir. If you don't have Seir, that's fine, you can still use another taunter, but the stats weakening that Seir provides, that will definitely be really helpful. Let me do it again. Alright, we're gonna go again, this time at maximum speed. So notice this, immediately after the boss hits Seir, you should be able to look, there's an additional stat right there, stats weakening, which will help your allies to deal more damage next turn. Go Nia, boo 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 boo, cat punch, boom. Alright, so immediately when Arcstar hits there, he got this and he got this as well, 35%. Alright, not the highest stats weakening, but still it's definitely gonna help. It lasts for quite some time as well. Look at this, it's still there, it's still there. And since Kral resets it, he's now affected by 2 of them, I think. Boom. Okay, so Chalkel at the end. Chalkel is very good right here. So definitely if you have him, bring him in. He's definitely very good because he will do significant damage the longer he lasts in the battlefield. Alright, so let's have a look. So in this case, Nia's total points is 240,000. So Chalkel is 138,000 and Angelica 74,000. So Angelica deals the least amount of damage, followed by Chalkel at second, and of course Nia. So if you have a Nia, build her specifically for this reason. She's also useful in the Evil Castle as well. Certain stages she's usable right there. So I wouldn't recommend using Nia for PvP though, but she's very unique since she hits multiple times, so you are able to benefit from that particular skill right there. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.